How's everyone doing? Quick drink? For no reason other than I'm thirsty. Right. Where's my list of things? I had a list of things. I'm instantly lost. I found it. It's behind here, isn't it? Witch Hazel is live. Well, hey. Let's click live. They don't make it easy, really, live streaming. Cool. Win the game. Sound off. Hello, how is it going? It's on this screen, but it's not on that screen. I might try. And I'm just trying to type some stuff. How are you doing? You all right? Don't mind me. I've got them there, so when I'm talking about them. Does that work? See if it works. Mr. Darth Vader, how are you doing? I love Star Wars. I've recently finished watching The Mandalorian. Took me long enough to watch it. How's it going? Where are you tuning in from? I'm tuning in from sunny Morecambe. Austria, nice, very nice. Not been to Austria. I want to go to Austria though, it'd be good. Austria would be great. We want to go everywhere. We've said this before, I think. We want to go everywhere. Greater Seattle area, amazing. Nice. Scotland, Austria, Greater Seattle area. Amazing. 6 people already. This is you're all excited, aren't you? This what shall I call it? This victorious event. We have 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. Depending on who you ask, it's like important or not important. It was definitely important for a while. Every YouTuber was asking you to subscribe. And then I saw a video the other day saying like, subscribers don't matter, it's all about the video. It's like similar to TikTok, like your followers don't really matter until you get 1 million. It's probably similar on YouTube, isn't it? Springfield, Missouri, USA. Amazing. Get these messages. That was an important email. I sent some recordings to our producer. He's just downloaded them, I can see. Ed Turner has downloaded your files. Yes, Ed. He works full time, that guy. You think he sent me a track at like 6, I think I was working at, I know I was exercising at 6 AM this morning because I'm a bit mad. And before 7, I think I had the backing track. And then I recorded it today, this afternoon. And then I've sent it to him just before this. And now he's downloaded it. Full time, that guy. So that's how we get stuff done. Me and Ed just like every week, go, 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 let's do it. Yep, that is true. We won't get to 1 million subscribers unless we have 3,000 to begin with, and then 4, 5, 6 and onwards. You need to order a vinyl. Get yourself to witchhazel.com or Bandcamp. But to be fair, we sell vinyl in all sorts of different places. It's fairly well distributed. Where are you from, Tony? I can maybe point you in the right direction. the best place for you. JP, how's it going? How are you doing? Are you busy today? On the go? I have a list of things to say. I haven't looked at it yet. We have 3,000 subscribers. We already talked about that. It's very exciting. I remember when I was struggling to get 100, to be honest. Keith Buckley, living legend. Tony, you want to get yourself to Metal Blade, I would say. Probably the best place. Metal Blade Records, Witch Hazel, Sacrament. It's probably on there, isn't it? Order now. I'd probably go with their link. Or, very similar, it would be exactly the same thing, is if you go on our Bandcamp and follow the American links. What's our Bandcamp address? witchhazel.bandcamp.com, something like that. That's it. And you go on to the American one, you go vinyl, CD and merch tab, and you find the ones from America. I'll send you that link as well. That is also Metal Blade for filling those. So either way, whether it's from Metal Blade or our Bandcamp, it's still Metal Blade fulfilling the records for us. There you go. Oh, and they did have an exclusive. Is that sold out, Keith? I don't know. I'm not too sure, to be honest, whether it's sold out or not. Who knows? Possibly. It definitely was a limited edition anyway. It was because you know what, Metal Blade's the axe. I think it was like Bloody Axe Red, something like that. Yeah, you did get to. So yeah, they got an exclusive vinyl variant. But, yeah, they do our US distribution and some other stuff. They promotion as well. Like we use their label services, which is very useful for us. About as good as it gets, American distribution wise. So I've relaunched the merch store. Now we have 20 merch items, non-vinyl, you know, t-shirts and all sorts. Have a look. Oh no, I've done the wrong link. I'll just remove that because I just feel like I'm spamming it now. Where did I put it all? See, I copied and pasted it and then copy and pasted something else. If you just get yourself to which, I'm just giving you loads of links, just trying to be helpful. Probably have to put HTTPS : two thingies. There you go. Keith will never, he'll be so disappointed he'll never. Do you do a baby growing triple XL? Do you do an adult onesie? He'll be looking for a Witch Hazel onesie next. Witch Hazel pajamas. But then, anyway, so I've relaunched the merch store. Just clicking it now to refresh my memory. I used a slightly different theme. I tidied it up. I think there was something like, I think I took something off. Oh yeah, I discontinued a few merch items. And but now I've got all sorts. I mean, I tried to just get everyone involved. So we've got from babies to like kids t-shirts, like youth short sleeve t-shirts. They've got like specifically like girls crop tops, and there's then more of a girly fit, you might call it. But it's called women's relaxed, but it's for that sort of shape. And then yeah, now new hoodies, new designs. Do you know what? I've ordered my phone case as it's kind of like, it's kind of gone quite bad. I got it with my iPhone, and I've just ordered a phone case because I'm interested in, and I've seen that the quality is good. That's why I use this company. But I'm just interested to pop it on my phone. I think it'd be really cool because the merch item looks really good. So I'm interested in. There we go. Here's the phone case. So I'm kind of interested in how that turns out. So that's the one I'm the most excited about. Which is a bit sad, really, isn't it? What about the 70s? But no, like it just looks really cool. I'm quite excited. I find it. What's the word? It's very novel that we can actually have phone cases. It just feels like an interesting, different merch item. But anyway, there you go. And baby grows are very good. That kid is really cute in the picture. Here's the baby grows. Have you got any new parents, or if you know them with kids and they've got a Christmas present, they need some Christmas present ideas and they need to get their kids into music early on, you clearly need to order a We Will Be Strong short sleeve baby grow onesie, one piece. Americans call it a one piece, don't they? Something like that. Or pajamas, which we call them pajamas, but we don't call baby grows pajamas usually. But that's besides the point, isn't it, really? I don't know what my favourite thing is. I quite like, there's a lot there, really. We've got stickers and posters, tote bag, hoodie, jumper, different types of t-shirts. Now we've got tank tops. There's like 20 items. Check it out. Check that link. I just pop on there. But anyway, I'm not sure, really. I like it all. We've got a couple of different hats, everything. Stuff that we just wouldn't, I really like this store because it's stuff I wouldn't be able to order like 50 caps and just have them sat there, not selling as fast as t-shirts, for example. But the fact that I can just have them as an option is just great. Because people are asking for them, you know, and I think, well, give the people what they want. And that's what I've tried to do. So there's 20 options. They've got to find something you like. And some great Christmas present ideas, I reckon, off there. And it's free shipping over £50. If you order something for yourself, someone else, it's going to come to 50 quid probably. A few items and you're done. Save on shipping. Bit of a discount for you there. Anyway, I finished banging on about the relaunch of the merch store with its free shipping and new items. What else do I need to say? Some other stuff. I could talk you through it, Keith. It's I find it quite complicated to start with, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. The great thing about it is that it runs itself. Like, because obviously I want to like provide merch and loads of options and stuff, but I also want to like write music and record music and make like sometimes like 7 demos until the song's right, and it takes weeks. And if I'm like doing that, it's almost like it's great when, because a merch store doesn't really make very much money, so it makes a bit, but not very much. But I'd rather it was there and I can have the time back to focus on the music, which is the most important thing to me. So, but there you go. Yeah, I can go through it. I mean, I should probably set up a little course, shouldn't I? Here's how to set up your Shopify store. I mean, you can Google that stuff, but sometimes it's easier. I feel like if someone's already done it, you can say, look, this is what you're trying to achieve. Well, this is what I did. That's quite often a good way to go about it. But anyway, there you go. We'll sort that out, Keith, I'm sure. Tony, how do you say your surname, Tony? I want to say Wyatt, maybe something like that. Anyway, I really love the lyrics you write. That's very kind of you. I find lyrics very difficult to write, to be honest, but I'm glad, I do put the time in, so I'm glad that you're enjoying that. Thank you very much. Greetings from southern Germany. I'd like to see you in Göppingen. I'm guessing that O is not pronounced O. The famous Zill. That sounds like a good venue. Laser Wizard. Although this person knows of that. Also from the south of Germany. Good evening. Good evening to you, sir. But there you go. The merch store is relaunched, folks. It's very exciting. Anyway, I just feel like reading comments out. So what else am I talking about? So yes, 3,000 subscribers, fantastic. This is good. I have to write a list because I'll just rabbit on about nothing for an hour if I don't. So what do we need to do? I work well off to-do lists. Thank you very much, everybody who subscribed. If you haven't already, please subscribe. You can be one of those 3,000 plus subscribers. It's always good. Yes, I've talked about the merch extensively. Please get on that. There's loads of stuff there for you. Tell your friends and family about it. Get your Christmas presents done. The next thing is we have a different place where I can choose a number of test presses that I can order, and the label are really on board with the fan club and everything. By the way, if you don't know about the fan club, then get yourself on this link, which I am typing in now. Brace yourselves. Or you can just send a coffee, a one-off, a little tip jar. When I'm playing guitar, it's like a tip jar. But this is the fan club link. If you don't know about it, there it is. But from the fan club, as of today, well, it's as of today, really. I've already changed it, but I'm sending out an email to people on the list. If you're not part of the email list, get yourself on the email list. That is important, by the way. But just take us as a moment to say how important this is. It's great if you subscribe on YouTube. It's great if you like us on Facebook. It's awesome if you follow us on Instagram. But the most important thing is that you go onto our mail list. It really is. If Facebook and TikTok and everything go overnight, we have no way of contacting you if we don't have your email. And we saw what happened with MySpace, and it'll happen with Facebook, and and it'll happen with, it could happen with all sorts of things. And if our social media goes down, or if, same with people talking about Bandcamp at the moment. I don't really want to get into that. But basically, it'd be great to have your emails. I don't send out loads and loads of emails. We're talking roughly, well, I haven't been sending any for ages, but like 1 a month, 2 a month, something like that. I don't overcomplicate it. But yeah, 1 to 2 emails a month. Just update stuff I think is the most important stuff. And it's short emails, nothing too over the top. But I'll be sending one out tomorrow. But get yourself on the email list. You can join on the form on our website. That is important. If you aren't on that, please do that. Because if you're here and interested in the band and interested in stuff, the best thing you can do right now is please go do that. Anyway, talking about the fan club. So as of tomorrow, back to what we were talking about. As of tomorrow, because I can now order more test presses, it means I can open up more people in the deluxe tier of the fan club. So we've got regular fan club, which is £7.77 a month, which is a very holy price. And then the deluxe tier is very limited, but you get some very specific things. And so, as of tomorrow, 5 new places will be opened up for the deluxe tier, which is £35 a month. Which is, for most people, it's like, what? But that's the option. It's there for you if you want it. We've got 6 members at the moment. I'll open up 5 more. So there you go. That's the announcement ahead of tomorrow. You all know first. Look at that bit. Glad you joined now. About the... Any plans for merchandise? Well, if you get yourself to witchhazel.com/merch, that's my plans for merch. I spent the past couple of weeks setting all that up. I've been getting up at 6 a.m. Well, all last week, I was a little bit ill still. And all last week, instead of getting up at 6 a.m. and exercising, which I'd started the previous week for a week, I've been getting up at 6 and working from 6 till 7 and just been working on the merch store. So that's what I've been doing. The pint glass is exclusive to the fan club. So there's a pint glass with well, it's actually that. There's a pint glass with the fan club logo on it. That's exclusive to the fan club. The fan club have merch that, how do I explain this? The fan club got merch that I don't really make too much money at all. Some stuff, particularly, so let's say you're in the fan club and you order, well, there's like 6 merch items for the fan club. It'll be eligible for free shipping, and it's coming from different places, so it'll be fairly expensive on the shipping, but it'll still be free shipping. That really won't make very much money at all. But I don't. That's not the point. It's just making the merch accessible. Whereas every other merch item, there's like it gets printed and posted from certain regions. So there's a UK place printed and posted, or if there isn't UK, it's Europe. So there's definitely every merch item is at least printed within Europe and shipped to Europe, or it's printed somewhere around North America and then printed within North America. And so they're kind of really good regions. Most merch items it can be printed in like UK, Latvia, Spain, and then the USA, sometimes Brazil, or maybe it's Mexico. But you know, the items get printed within and all the merch, and this is the good thing, is I don't have to post any of this stuff, and the postage rates are really competitive and really reasonable. So there you go. Oh yeah, so get yourself on hey Eric, how's it going? But there you go. Yes, if you're a fan club member, there's yeah, but I've only just released, as well as the latest merch drop, there's 20 items on the regular shop, and then there's 6 exclusive items. You need to be sent the link. It's on the Discord. You were meant to have been sent the link, but it doesn't work very well on the Ko-fi thing when you sign up. But it's on the Discord. I think I did a post as well, which should come in an email perhaps, which explains the latest merch item. I'm going to double check I actually did that. I think it was on my to-do list, and let people know what's going on, because I'm not always the best at that, to be honest. Right, so I've done so I said discount code is now 77.7% off. So even if people discover the merch on on the website, it's they're ridiculous prices. So you have to have the code, because for example, the mug is £65.22, but with the 77.7% off as a fan club member, it's a normal price. So if that makes sense to you at all, yeah, it's like 15 quid. But there you go. Do I plan on making patches with the album designs? Yeah, I've got a load of them. I sell them at gigs. It's filled with gold. Yeah, yeah, £65 for a mug. I've made it more obvious now. But yeah, it's the latest, don't know what you call this stuff. You know when it's behind a paywall. So the latest paywall post, only fans post. Only Witch Hazel fans post. Available for, it says it, locked, available for official fan club and above. So only Witch Hazel fans can see that post with the link and the code. And that's how you get 77.7% off for your £7.77 a month fan club membership, if that makes sense to anyone. It's all a bit of a laugh, all right. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, so I have the patches. Yes, I have patches. I sell them at shows. I'm not selling them on Bandcamp at the moment. Just I haven't got the time. If you're a fan club member, I will sell it to you and just do you a favour to say thank you. But a lot of the time, yeah, so if you're a fan club member, I will make the time to send you a patch out of sheer appreciation and thankfulness for your support. I'll do that. But I've got to keep these things, that's kind of what the fan club are. I've got to keep these things exclusive, otherwise it's not quite as fair, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you are a fan club member, I can send you any merch item that I have that I would normally sell at shows. So This t-shirt under here. That one, that's usually available at shows, Dry Bones. But if you're in the fan club, you can actually get it from the store. But I will send you other things that are not available on the store that I have inventory of, like patches, back patches. Can send it all to you. If you're a fan club member, I'll make the time. If that makes sense, hopefully that's helpful. You need to get yourself a mug. They're great. They're really good as well. They're good quality. It's a solid mug. I use it all the time when I'm in this area, in my premises. Any updates on possible US shows? We've got a US show booked in Texas. It's just a one gig. This is the only feasible thing at the moment, just because of work. That's all we can really commit to right now. But yeah, it's all right. See ya. But yeah, that's the only thing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the US. We've only got one US show. A tour isn't possible right now. That would be good. I'd love to do a US tour, but you know, we even got like the holiday entitlement to take for it. But yeah, I'd love to do a US tour. But yeah, we've got a Hell's Heroes Fest in Houston, Texas. There you go. I think that's right. I think that's where we're going, probably. So yeah, we're playing Hell's Heroes, the festival next year. If you join the Deluxe fan club, you get to that show for free, by the way, just in case. Because Deluxe fan club members get free guest list. When's the show? I will tell you now. I was going to look at our... let's have a look. I can even show you I'm not going to talk through the unannounced dates in great detail, but what have we got? Hell's Heroes, the 23rd of March. I think that's right. Is that the Saturday? 2024. Yeah, that is a Saturday. Saturday, the 23rd of March, Hell's Heroes, Texas. That's all for you. I could even... I can't type for some reason. I mean, it's probably just their Facebook seems to be their #1 place where they're keeping people updated. But that's the festival. Did I say 23rd? I can't remember. Retain these things. 23rd of March, 2024. That's our first show in the USA. So yeah, very exciting. Oh, Chloe, what show have you got tickets for? Is that the US show we've been talking about? Very excited, over the moon to get tickets. That's nice, thank you. We're excited. We're like equally excited. Oh, Manchester, amazing. Oh, I'll see you there. Yeah, that's not far off. That's we've got. What have we got show-wise? We're in Oslo. When are we in Oslo? Soon. Nordic Fest, 28th. So in like 2 weeks on Saturday. See you, Eric. See you in a bit. Have a good one. South African tour when? Too many places, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, we're in Oslo next month. We've ticked off some shows recently. So I feel like Keith asked me about Greece and I'll just miss the question. Do you have any standout moment, highlight from a show in Greece? I think after the show, when I went backstage and there was just a table full of meat, that was like, it was like, oh, and then I think it was like bliss for 10 minutes and then we had to like quickly pack up. That was a nice moment. That probably wasn't the standout moment. The actual show is always the best bit, really, unless it doesn't go very well. But usually, well, recently it's been going quite well, our shows. Apart from when I blow my voice out which I've been working on recently, not blowing my voice out. It's hard work. What was I going to say? Yeah, this is this is like trying to get people to join this deluxe tier, because I'd quite like to buy this really expensive in-ear monitor things. At least for show, we need, it can only be shows when we have to pay a sound guy. But this stuff, it's unbelievable. I don't want to like go moaning or anything about all expensive stuff. But it'd be like if I got in-ear monitors, and then the annoying thing is I have to have. I've tried in-ear monitors and they keep falling out. I usually do it when I'm drumming at church with in-ear monitors. I'm drumming and they just fall out. It'd probably be similar if I was playing guitar and running around. So the only things that stay in is those molded ones that are molded to my ear shape. So I have earplugs with filters on for shows anyway. But to get in-ear monitors where I can hear what I'm singing and playing guitar and everything, it's like £400 for the molded just the earphones, 400 quid. And then to get the rest of the system, you're probably like £900 to get the receivers and the transmitters. And then even with that, which is about 900 quid or something, then we have to pay a sound guy to kind of set it up at every show. So it's like, it starts to get very expensive, but that's really where we're moving. We need to move in that direction, because I can't keep blowing my voice out. But yeah, they're really useful because I can hear exactly what I'm singing. I'm not over singing and blowing my vocal cords out. I really need to do that. So that's part of the reason why I'm like, please join this tier. So if like for example, 5 people join at 35 quid a month, I can say, right, I can pay a sound guy for every single show, even if we come out at slightly a loss, because I've got the fan club supporting the thing. Like, because that's the sort of thing that's important to me. I really want to make sure that we put on the best show possible. And I find it like really hard when I do a show and I blow my voice out and I'm like, oh, I knew I could have sung that. But anyway, so this is why I'm like, please buy merchandise and please join the fan club. These are the reasons, some of many reasons. But you know, bands will probably tell you the same stuff. Like, it's just expensive. A lot of stuff you're like, right, we want to do this. Like in an ideal world, you're like, right, you're moving this direction. It'd be like, it would be great to have a merch person, because apart from the fact we're just so chaotic, you can't just like leave your merch on a table while you go and get dressed into your medieval outfit, hope no one steals anything, play for an hour or more, the merch is just with no one on it, and then go back to the merch. That's what we usually do. We just leave the merch there. People just patiently wait. Luckily, that pretty much every place we go to, people are honest. But I do remember our first gig in London, which our second ever gig with Witch Hazel, we had like about a stack of 20 Surrender CDs, and after the show, they gone down. We're like, who's nicked all these? So people do steal merch. In London, apparently. But anyway, so it'd be great to have a merch person. You want to give them 50 to 100 quid at least to sell merch for you all night. And then a sound guy is like 175, 200 quid. A guitar tech's great. The main reason to have a guitar tech is so that they can do the sound check. And then we can have then we can all look really professional. And then the music can come on, and then we just walk on with preferably some smoke. And that's the magical idea, really. But this stuff's expensive, you know. And we're not quite there yet. So we're getting there. Yeah, well, this is the thing. Any fan club members want to be an intern, free intern, please come and do that for us. So if any fan club members are sound technicians or guitar techs or want to run merch, please just get in contact, because that's a really good idea. Other than that, please buy baby grows and phone cases. I can put some money aside every month and say, right, we can get a sound guy. Even if it's a rock club of 300 people, we're going to get a sound guy for 175 quid. because it's more important that we put on a good show. It just is, you know. I just really just don't, it doesn't sit right. Do you know what I mean? When I go to a show and I'm like, just blew my vocals out. Sometimes in the first 2 or 3 songs, if we're playing for an hour, it's just a nightmare. And I can't, what happens if I over sing and then because I can't hear myself, and I always tell them, like, I want the vocals really loud in the monitor. And then I over sing, and then my range goes from, let's say all my highest notes, and they just go, and I can only sing this mid-range note, and anything lower is okay. And then some falsetto, which is way higher than this higher range, it's a nightmare. Oh gosh. Yeah, I mean, Keith, you might as well come to Texas. It's not going to cost you you're on the guest list, man. So I'm sure we'll get a guest list. Although if we get 11 people on the deluxe, I'm not sure, I'm guessing not everyone's going to go to Hell's Heroes, but I'm sure at a festival like that, we would get at least 1 guest list each. And I can't see anyone else in the band looking for a guest list. So I can almost certainly guarantee you on the guest list, Keith, if that's what you're interested in. And if she wants to come do merch, and if you want to get in to show for free, please feel free. The thing is, we've got Metal Blade there, and there's some people that we know. We probably get some help as well. But we also enjoy having a bit of time on the merch stand, meeting the people that are making this all happen, which is you folks. So anyway, I don't know I went off on a tangent of, who is that at Live Aid? Give us the money. Who's that guy, the Irish guy at Live Aid in the 80s? Bob Geldof was. I feel like that. We need in-ear monitors. Give us some money. Join the fan club. Anyway, I'm going to stop pestering you all about the fan club. I've mentioned it now. Tick. This is my knackered phone case. I've done it now. I've done my job. I did what I said I was going to do. What else? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, upcoming shows. Let me tell you what we're... Speaking of shows. So, we've got Oslo next month on the 31st. We've got Manchester on the 9th of December. We have got London the next day on the 10th of December. Next year, we have a Germany show, Full Metal Ostessen in Germany, 2nd of March. On the 23rd of March is Hell's Heroes, Texas. Nothing in April so far. On the 18th of May, we're at Courts of Chaos in France. We have a unconfirmed UK show in May. We have an unconfirmed European show festival in July. And I think we have an unconfirmed European show in September in Germany. Well, there you go. European show. There you go. So that's what we've got. We've got stuff happening up to September next year. We've got shows booked. So it's great. Nice and busy. The other good stuff is, some great news, is we're going to be releasing some music this year. So you're going to get some new Witch Hazel music. Not much, just a bit. Some new Witch, like one song. You're going to get some new Witch Hazel music this year. So there's one little release this year. And almost certainly, unless something goes horribly wrong, there will also be brand new music next year as well. So there's going to be new music this year, and there's going to be music next year. Almost certainly. I'm almost as certain as the music coming out this year, which is scheduled for release, as I am for the new music next year. And if we're lucky, 2 releases next year. We've been very busy. We've been recording. I've been in lots of writing. There's lots of stuff on the way. It's very exciting. I'm very excited about it, actually. So there you go. You heard it here first. What have you heard here first? Here's a recap for those of you who've just joined or not been around since the beginning. Thank you for the 3,000 subscribers, but make sure you join the mailing list. That's on witchhazel.com. Thank you. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, thank you for your ordered merch recently. I've relaunched the merch store with 20 items of merch. There's a lot of merch there. witchhazel.com/ merch, and there's now 5 new deluxe fan club slots open. There's also been a merch drop for the fan club. There's now 6 exclusive merch items for the fan club, as well as your pin badge, as well as your free Bandcamp downloads of every album, as well as the Discord group, which is really good fun. I recommend that. As well as all the other stuff. What else do you get? You get a bunch of stuff as a fan club. I can't even remember, but you get a load of stuff. I try to just give you as much as I could think of, really, and then anything else in the future. And so that's the deluxe stuff. And yeah, there's new music this year and new music next year. You heard it here first. But you're glad you joined the live stream, all 15 of you. But yeah, if you ever miss a live stream and special things like this, you're better off just join the mailing list, folks. I know I'm going on about it, but seriously, get yourself to our website, scroll down, you click it, you scroll down, and then you join our mailing list. That really does help us. Really, it actually helps us build the band. So please do that if you haven't done that already. I know you've done it at least twice, Keith. Very much want to be in the loop. Yeah, stay in the loop. But there you go. That is the summary if you've just joined us within the past 10, 15 minutes or so. That's where we're up to. So it's very exciting. There's a lot of stuff happening. We've done a lot of firsts. We've played our first show in Greece. We've got our first show in Oslo. Did we do a first show anywhere else this year? I can't even remember. I've deleted the other stuff. I don't know where we've played. Where have we played? We played in Germany again. We did our first big UK fest this year. Bloodstock Festival, main stage as well. Did it in style. Although I blew my voice out, which is really annoying. Could have done with in-ear monitors. I won't go on about that again. What else have we done? I feel like we've done some other stuff. Did we have something in September? I forget where we've been. It's been great. It's been a bit of a whirlwind, really. I think, well, September was Greece, wasn't it? So, yeah. It's all very exciting. We just need to do stuff like where we've not been to Italy. I mean, there's loads of places we've not been. We've definitely not been to Austria. We've not done Finland, some of the Scandinavian countries. It'd be great to do that. What's that called? Copenhagen. That sounds like a good festival. That would be cool. Copenhagen, that'd be great. Yeah, there's loads of places. We want to play everywhere, you know. It'd be great to just do like one decent sized show in the capital in every territory, you would call it, I suppose. Just kind of, that would be our most effective way of kind of spreading the word for now, I think. And also giving people what they want, which is what we want to do. It's what we're all about. You know, if all we can commit to right now is like 1 or 2 gigs a month, we're going to try and do festivals and capital city shows, if possible. We'd play anywhere, you know. I'd play with Sabaton. Happily play with Sabaton. Probably quite a good exposure for the band if we play with Sabaton. People would probably like Witch Hazel if they were Sabaton fans and didn't know. I would have thought so. It's basically Iron Maiden, isn't it? Well, not quite. All the Iron Maiden fans are like, no, it's not. I know it's not. Iron Maiden, I'd love to open for Iron Maiden. I feel like it would make sense. Do you know when you go to an Iron Maiden show and like there's like a dad rock disco before, they put like UFO, Rainbow, Deep Purple, all these songs, and everyone's like, this makes loads of sense, because if you like Iron Maiden, the chances are you're probably going to like classic hard rock stuff. And then they put like other bands on, you're like, why? Why have you put that band on? Put Witch Hazel on, put Seven Sisters on, like even just put Angel Witch on. Do you know what I mean? Like, put some band that makes sense. There's so many people that are like, either they like suffer through a band that they really don't like, or like, I'm gonna just turn up for Iron Maiden, and it's like that doesn't make sense. Like they've got enough. They've got enough. Like there's enough of a thought process to put those songs on that make sense. Because people are there to see Iron Maiden. Do you know what I mean? Like, there to see a modern band. Like, you go see Sabaton if you want to see something more contemporary, because it isn't the same as it. Or go see like a power metal band or a Euro metal band or deathcore band or whatever. Go and see that stuff, because and like the music before those bands is going to be different. That would make sense. And the support bands often actually do make sense. Like, I don't know, Fit for an Autopsy will support some other band that's like heavy. Do you know what I mean? Like the Black Dahlia Murder or something like that. Or some, do you know what I mean? Like some Euro metal band supports Evanescence, or some upcoming power metal band supports Sonata Arctica. But like, I just don't get why some kind of contemporary band have to support Iron Maiden. Anyway, that's my rant. So book Witch Hazel. One of my German friends posted a picture of oh no, they didn't only said they were trying to get a picture, but they said, I've just been to an Iron Maiden concert and I've seen someone in a Witch Hazel t-shirt. It makes sense. I know that's one t-shirt. That's my argument anyway. There you go. That's my argument and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I would love to play for Iron Maiden. I'd love to play for Judas Priest. What I think would be really fun, which kind of makes a bit of sense, because would be Ghost. How ridiculous it would be. Like Witch Hazel supporting Ghost. I mean, we've supported Satan, you know, for many shows. The band. And, you know, let's just support Ghost. It'd be great. Because it makes a bit more sense. Whilst they have got quite a modern production to them, it'd be similar to us supporting Sabaton in some ways, where there's some classic stuff compositionally going on. There's some like old school stuff happening, and then, you know, we'd be different enough. It'd be great. I'd love to go on tour with Ghost, Iron Maiden, The Darkness. Going to see Darkness this year in December. Yeah, any of these bands. I think there's a bunch of bands that make sense. It's the bands that are big but old school. So yeah, Ghost, Iron Maiden, Darkness are the most obvious culprits I can think of. But any of the big bands that are still going, Judas Priest, Deep Purple. I mean, Saxon would make loads of sense. I feel like Saxon would be a great gig. I mean, in some ways, it'd be great to support Jethro Tull, but it might be a bit of an odd pairing. It's good if the bands are different enough, but anyway. The booking agent does a mixture of responding to offers that come in and negotiating a deal, or the band can't do it because Colin's at a wedding or something like that. And they do that, but they also pitch bands. So if there's a festival and they got a relationship with Live Nation or Bloodstock Festival, and that was the instance, our German booking agents, that was their last UK booking for us, which is a nice last booking. They're still our booking agents, by the way, in the rest of the world. So anything in America, Europe, anything like that. We have UK booking agents now, but they pitch to these. I don't fully know how it works because I'm not a booking agent, but they pitch to these festivals. Often what will happen, what I've heard, is that the festival is interested in a bigger band and will say, look, yeah, book that band, but book on my smaller list of bands, book them, but book Witch Hazel. That's kind of what happened with Bloodstock, actually. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. Just negotiating by emails back and forth, really. What's the oddest lineup you've played that actually worked? I don't know, really. I mean, we did a Christian festival this year, and that was our first. Was it this year? In Switzerland, that was our first. There goes another first. Our first Christian festival and our first show in Switzerland. And there's some quite modern metalcore bands, not really my cup of tea at all. But we sat and watched them. We were sat on merch, and it was far enough away with earplugs. It was okay to be like, look, that's fine, let's just sit and support. Thank you. My beautiful teeth. Just seen that. Thank you very much. I floss and brush my teeth every day. I do actually, I genuinely do. What else was I going to say? Yeah, Switzerland. I can't stop thinking about my teeth now. Oh dear. I don't know. Yeah, but there's an odd lineup basically, and there's it was quite eclectic, but it kind of worked. So there's a few contemporary bands, and then there was us. I remember there was also American band. Oh, why is their name? It'll come to me. But they're more of an old school band. They played, and then we played, and then oh no, it was a band before us, which I feel like they should have been the support, to be honest. There was this band called Majesty, I think they were called Majesty. They were a Swedish power metal band, and what was really impressive about it was sometimes you listen to power metal, which I don't very often, but when you do, it sounds very polished, and you think, oh, could they reproduce that live? And these guys, it was the full double bass pedal, not triggered, little clicky things if you know anything about drums. Full drumming, all the fast guitar solos, note perfect, and 3-part glorious power vocal harmony. It was really impressive, really impressive. I was like, we've got to go on after them. And their amazing 3-part harmony, da 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 da. It's just this fantastic harmony and great playing. It was so tight. They had this massive backdrop. We were like, we've got to go on stage. So I felt like they should have headlined. We were like, why is this band so good? And we were like, wait a second, they're Swedish. Of course they're really good. It's always the case, you're like, oh, this band's really solid, really tight. Oh, guess what? It's a Swedish band. It happens all the time. It's really annoying. Flipping Swedes, just making everyone else look bad. But anyway, that's the oddest lineup, I would say. That's what I can think of anyway. I also need to listen to the 2 bands supporting us in Manchester. I didn't even know what was happening until the poster was... I was probably told and didn't see. But yeah, that was cool. Cheers, Colin. Me and my girlfriend, Victoria Band fans, I hope you can make it to Austria. Yeah, we'd love to go. I said before, it'd be great to go to Austria. Witch Hazel and Saxon would be awesome. That would be Saxon. It would be Saxon. Yeah, it would be Saxon. Would be awesome. But there you go. Yeah, fantastic. I'll be going in the next 7 minutes, and I'm on time. Just a forewarning. But there you go. We've talked around the houses about everything. If you've just joined, which I'm guessing there's not many people joined at this stage, but if you have, I'll try and go really briefly. I'm not very good at being brief. The merch store has been relaunched. 20 merch items. It's great. There's new deluxe slots, 5 new available, and once they're gone, they're gone. We've got some upcoming shows, Oslo next month. We've got our first American show next year. We talked about that. And there is brand new music happening this year, and music happening next year as well. So you can look forward to some new music this year and next. Hopefully lots of music next year, but we'll see. I'm kind of 99% confident about a song this year and a song next year. About 60 to 70% confident about more than a full release next year. We'll see. Everything takes so long, but that's what I do every day, or every week. That's what I do. Have any of the poster designs for Manchester been printed? I don't know, to be honest. The sort of thing that they'll be printed and put up at the venue, isn't it? But there you go. I've been a busy bunny, writing lots of music, sorting things out. I've been quite productive since September, actually. But also, thanks to the fan club, I've been able to I can commit 2 days a week for the band, and I've managed to just do, so much more. It's been great. It's part of the reason we're releasing music this year. So that is literally the fan club. Honestly, it is. I don't think we would have music out if it wasn't the fan club. That is literally you guys, which is amazing. So thank you. Is this year's song about a lion? A mountain lion? It is not, but it's going to be good. So yeah, thank you. I can't say thank you enough. I really can't. I don't grow tired of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Because the fan club just are really like, they're like, we've got an engine. The fan club are like the fuel, like pushing us forwards. So I'm just like, we need more fuel. It's really helping, getting loads done. What I really want to do, and you know, I've probably not gone into this much, but really at the moment, it's very clear on the page. It's very clear that at the moment the fan club specifically supports me at the moment, and what I really want is the fan club to like double, triple, quadruple in size, and then we can talk about, right, let's get them lads working part-time like I am, and let's cut everyone in. Like, what the vision really is, it's not just the Colin Hendry project, you know. I mean, that's kind of how the band works at the moment, and with the songwriting and logistics, I kind of do everything, the accounting, all that stuff. That works like that right now, but the band are part of the team. They're the first team members, and really what I want is to grow the fan club and get everyone in the band involved in the fan club. It doesn't just work practically at the moment, but it's what I really want that, because those lads, they put a shift in, you know, and we split everything out evenly, but they put a shift in, rehearsing every week. You know, they give up weekends, do these shows, and we all do it because we love it. But you know, we want to, and then obviously I give them jobs to do. Yeah, I really want to grow. This fan club's a really special thing, and that's why I go on about it. I don't feel like everyone is under a lot of pressure, but yeah, I've got to tell people about stuff, otherwise no one will know about it. So I do go on about it. I use this opportunity to be like, hello, you 18 people on this live stream. Hopefully I have your attention. There is a fan club, that's what I do. So I will do it unapologetically every week, maybe slightly apologetically. But yeah, thank you for your support. Keep going. Yeah, it's what I want. It's what the band wants. You know, they don't want to be working full time. They want to we want to cut everyone in, you know, to that side of it. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, it's what the fans want, clearly. I mean, that's what I'd want if I was supporting a fan club. So, there you go. Support the fan club, get yourself a little mug. There's bum bags. They call them bum bags. They call them fanny packs in America. I also have to Google when I do these merch items. I'm like, what do Americans call baby grows? They call them one pieces or pajamas. That was a terrible accent. I'm not even going to try that again. It's like I started to try and do an American accent, but it just sounded like pajamas. It sounded like a Manchester accent instead. So yeah, Americans call them pajamas or one piece. According to Google, bum bags, which if you're not from the UK, it probably sounds really silly. But yeah, those bum bag things, they're called fanny packs, I think, in America. So I put bum bag / fanny pack, which just sounds really rude. So that's the exclusive merch item. But I was thinking today, I was like, I really need to order one of them, because I've ordered the phone case as a sample. But I'm going to order one of those things. I could do one for, yeah, a onesie. But the thing is, we call adult onesies like these big zip down the middle, and they do this, like, onesies are what, you know, like a thing with a hood that's sort of like a tiger. That's a onesie in my mind. In the UK it is anyway. Like it's some novelty character one piece, basically, called a onesie. But yeah, it comes from the same place, isn't it? It's just a child onesie. We call them baby grows. But there you go. It's funny the difference, isn't it? We'd call different things different things. Anyway, what up? How's it going? I'm basically finishing now, sorry. I started at 7:30 UK time. I'm not sure what the time is where you are. I tend to do a live stream every, well, I was doing every week. I'm now doing once a month. I was meant to do last week, but I was ill. So the next live stream, date for your diaries, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. It's going to be on the 6th of November. So 6th of November is the next live stream. Once a month, there'll be updates. Like, here's like, just you small group of people, you special people, I'll be saying, there's new music, there's a new merch, there's like these 5 spaces. I'm sending out the email tomorrow, but I'm telling you people first that have made the effort to join the live stream. So thank you for joining. You've had your reward in full. If it is a reward, I don't know. Here's the information. But yeah, get your date in your diary. 17th, it's not the 17th of July, but anyway, it's 6th of November. That's just the emoji, isn't it? Why can't I get back to this now? It's being silly. There you go. But yeah, remember, the 6th of November is Colin's next live stream. And I'm sure by then I'll have some new news. I'll probably, almost certainly have written new music. We maybe even book new shows. I might get the guitar out. Because on 6th of November, if I look at my dates list, I will be probably practicing for Manchester and London shows. So I might do a set run through. That sounds good, if that's what you're interested in. Any other suggestions? Get yourself joining the fan club and get chatting. I'm getting a bit tired now, clearly. But thanks everyone for coming. Appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been nice it's good to externally process. I'm an external processor. So it's been good to do that. Let you know what's going on in the Witch Hazel world. I think that's about it, really. I can't think of anything else. I wrote the stuff, my little thing. What would Lemmy do? Paper. Or on our last photo shoot, the guy gave us this notepad, and he'd made the notepads. I think he'd taken the picture of Lemmy, the photographer, and he'd made notepads that say, what would Lemmy do? It's just like Lemmy in the background. I use it to write notes all the time. The best notepad ever, clearly. But what would Lemmy do? Probably go home, go to sleep, because I've got to get up at 6 and do some more work on email marketing and Facebook ads. Because the thing is, you know, we've got about 10,000 people following us on Facebook and Instagram, and about 80 people in the fan club. And I feel like we should increase that number. So I'll be running some ads and things like that, because Facebook make you pay to reach the people who've clicked follow. Seems ridiculous. I'm not going to get into that tonight. But yeah, the number one thing I'm going to leave you with is, if you have not already done so, please join our mailing list. Get yourself to there. It's free. You don't have to. You're not going to get hounded with stuff. 1 to 2 emails a month on average. Yeah, there's not going to be loads of stuff, and you just stay in the loop. Yeah, so you click that link with our website, scroll down, type your email address in, click done. Yeah, job's a good one. It's free. It will really help. I really appreciate if you did that. If you want to go one step further, you've got the fan club. Last plug, folks. If you've just joined us, please consider joining. At the very least, I would say it'd be good to follow on Ko-fi, because then you can find out, oh, there's a new update. And if I do something like every fan club member gets this, and you're like, whoa, that's exciting. The only place you're going to see that is if you just click follow on this link here, Ko-fi. Ko-fi.com/witchhazel. I put /tiers, that goes straight to the membership thing. But you can just click it and then click follow. I think there's a follow button. I can't see it because I'm logged into my account. I see different stuff on my end. But anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Thanks for joining. Over and out, folks. Thank you very much. See you in November, if not in all the different places on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, fan club, chat room, everywhere. Thanks a lot, folks. See ya.